Everyone, how are you all? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. I am doing your love reading, specifically looking into love. Now this is roughly mid-March of 2020. So I would say that these videos would go for the next month until roughly, again, the same time, mid-April. So these readings will be roughly around mid-month from 1 month to the next. So these readings are March till April, mid-March till mid-April. Now, also, what I'd like to do is I'd like to also point out that I have a competition. I've uploaded a video for St. Patrick's Day, which is on the 17th of March. I will be doing freebies, giveaways there. So I will have the description in the link, I should say, in the description box below. So do check that out. The winner will be announced on the 17th of March. Also, the 2020 yearly readings, the extended readings are up. Do check those out as well. And I've also provided another service for coffee cup reading. I've just uploaded that video, so do see that as well. For those of you that like the coffee cup, your coffee cup to be read, do check that out. I do have Mary Lou, who is very good at that. She's very experienced at reading coffee cups. She's been doing it for years. Also, I'm also going to be doing the mid-month readings for the mid-month for March 2020. Look out for those. Please press on the notification bell if you have not yet. That way you'll be notified for all the videos that I'm doing. And also check me out on social media on Instagram and Facebook. All right, on to your readings. Thank you so much for listening to these messages. Hello dear Scorpio. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and thank you so much for being here for your love reading for mid-March until mid-April of 2020. Let's look at your romantic life. What are you dealing with, dear Scorpio? Please look out for the mid-month readings, mid-month of March, general and love readings, which will be uploaded in the next few days. Let's look now at your love life, dear Scorpio. What's going on for you in the love department? I'm using the Witch's Tarot. We have the Hermit. The Hermit could be someone that is looking for the enlightenment, looking for the answers. This is someone that's taken a step back. This doesn't show someone that is in a fine connection. Obviously, some of you that are on your own are looking for that special partner. Now, the Hermit is a time of solitude. Others of you could be dealing with a Virgo. That could be someone that is very much like the Hermit. The Hermit is a philosopher, teacher / spiritual leader. So let's see what else we've got. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, Scorpio. So you may be dealing with another earth sign. We do have Virgo, could be Taurus, could be Capricorn. We know that the Ace of Pentacles could be some sort of a commitment, the beginning of something that you are stabilizing in your love life. This could be someone that's been looking, soul-searching, to know that they really want to move forward with a commitment here. The Ace of Pentacles is something very real, tangible, long-lasting. We've got the Three of Cups here. Let's see what else we've got. We've got the Fool, which is Aries. Some of you may, all the signs that I'm mentioning, you may have those in your chart. Aries is a brand new beginning. It's the Fool. The Fool starts at 0. This is a brand new journey that you are wishing to take. This could be a literal journey as well, of course. Aries is also the warrior. So you're not just sitting back, you're ready to come out of this cave of yours, this solitude time. You're wanting to start something stable. you have been doing your homework, maybe even spying on someone that is, you know, in the line of interest to what you're looking for. We do have Three of Cups. Now, this could be around, you know, this could be a celebration, but this could also mean that those of you that are going out and mingling, you may have met someone that is your perfect partner, let's say, through groups, associations, friends, family. Someone that you're wanting to start something new with. And again, we know that the Fool is a cycle. You've obviously ended some sort of a cycle, so you're starting something new now. We do know that the Hermit is a number 9. What comes after the Hermit is the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, the Ace of Pentacles does remind me very much of the Wheel of Fortune. We know that's that karmic wheel. Let's see what else we've got. We've got Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is you looking at your goals, your aspirations, okay, what you have been dealing with obviously here. Even where business is concerned, let's say, you may be starting business as well as something that is very real. For others of you that have started a new business, you now may be feeling secure enough financially to move into something that is more long-lasting. Now, the Fool with the Ten of Wands can say that some of you are burdened with a lot of work, that you have, you know, you've started something new, and therefore your love life may take second place to what is important for you right now. But with the Ten of Wands, that is also a cycle that is ending, but you can see the prize here. So, and I'm going to say that some of you may even be someone who travels a lot for work, and you may have met this person whilst on, you know, traveling for work, and meeting this person through people that you know. Maybe even having a drink. This could even be, let's say, if you are someone who travels a lot, some of you may be wanting now to stop this as you're wanting to grow the roots. You may be wanting to commit, and this could be a brand new cycle for you. What else do we have? And we've got the Star. So you've got the Star, which is Aquarius. This could speak of the future. Now, this is a card of hope, healing, also communication via the internet. Some of you, yes, could be communicating via the internet. The Ten of Wands can be a heavy burden on your shoulders. If there is a distance, some of you are willing to go the mile, go the distance to meet up with your beloved after a time of solitude. Now, the Star is Aquarius, and I did mention groups, affiliations, associations. So the Star could be bringing what you've been hoping for. And we know that right now Mercury is getting ready to exit the sign of Aquarius. It will be covering ground that it did whilst retrograding in the sign of Pisces. So it is getting clear on what's been unclear, what's been quite confusing, that we've been looking the answers for. Looks as though things may be clearing up. With the Star, we have got that Star that we are following, something that we wish, a wish fulfillment. We've got karma and we've got judgment. So it's got something to do with the eclipse, no doubt. Maybe the eclipse of January, which, you know, times have been really tough with that full moon in the sign of Cancer on the 10th of January. Now, karma does speak of something that is fated. Doesn't necessarily have to be something nasty, but this can also mean this is the judgment call, which is Scorpio. Maybe you've been dealing with heavy karma, and now the Star is showing you the light, showing you the way in whatever you've been burdened with. You've come to the end of the burden, no doubt. This is a second chance. second chance at happiness, second chance at getting intimate emotionally and physically with a partner, dear Scorpio. What's beneath that? Obviously, someone's been very buckled. Someone hasn't been opening up. They've been keeping to themselves. This may have been you as well, but I do see this as Taurus. Taurus, dear Scorpio, is your 7th house of partnership and relationship. Some of you may have had a sense of not having enough money if you're wanting to travel. Or someone is obviously holding on and waiting for a second chance to the person that they want to commit to. And the star is showing you the way. There could be a time of healing and a second chance at a new journey and a second chance. You're starting a new fated connection, I'm going to say here. And when I say starting, having a second chance, this could be someone that you have been dealing with, no doubt. Now, let's look at the Lenormand. So obviously, dear Scorpio, you have gone through death and transformation with your ruling planet Pluto, so close to Saturn. You know, you had to put in the effort for whatever you did, whether it's love or work or whatever. Now the eclipse here is putting you on another path. We know that the eclipses are also eclipsing a situation out of our life, eclipsing a difficult chapter from our lives as we're getting further away from the eclipses. Let's take 3 cards, just letting you know mid-year is eclipse time again. So March, April, May, June, we're practically halfway between eclipse times. So let's see. We have the masks, and this is the extended version of the Lenormand, Gilded, Reverie. Now the masks can say that you haven't been able to see clearly, no doubt. You may have been dealing with things that were hidden. Also, what I want to say is that usually when we look at this card, we've got the sun on this side and the moon on this side. Now the moon in the Lenormand does not speak of the same energy as the moon in the tarot. It does speak of deep emotional connection, a very strong motherly love, a nurturing, I should say, love. Let's see what comes out next to that moon, which can also, I suppose you can take it as something that was unknown as well. We've got the number 20 again, which is the garden. This is the Garden of Eden. It looks as though whatever you haven't known, whatever you were lacking in where information is concerned about your love life, whatever you've been soul searching about, and this is a 40, which breaks down to a 4. And then we've got the 20, which does break down to a 2, and 2 is all about partnership, relationship. We've also got 8, which is Scorpio, but Leo comes up with number 8 as well, the Strength card. For those of you that, you've been looking for the answers, you've been very patient, hoping for a new beginning or a second chance at love. It looks as though the divine is giving you a chance to be in this Garden of Eden, to show to the world that you are, you've gone through your transformation, you've become that butterfly that's going to come out into the world and show itself, because we know that with a garden, this is obviously being open and showing yourself, right? So the world will be seeing you, that you've gone through that transformation. You now have become that butterfly, which is much more lightweight. Okay, and you've got new beginnings here, second chances in love here, I'm going to say. So your patience is paying off. Let's see. And we've got number 18. Also, I'm going to say that your loyalty is paying off. So we know that the dog, this is a puppy here. It's puppy love. There's newness here. But there's also a very playful energy with this puppy here. And we've got another 10. So we've got number 18, which can also mean the moon, and the moon again is nurturing. We do have a best friend here, so I do feel a strong connection where there's been loyalty but friendship here as well. Now the puppy wants needs trust, obviously. For the puppy to be able to play, he's handing you his leash and saying, let's go out to play. So there is a lightness here in this card, obviously, after the darkness of the moon, let's say. And again, as I'm saying, with the lightness of, this puppy that wants to have fun, again, Leo comes up. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got, wow, Martian ruled, as you could see here, the divine masculine here with Mars on his chest, which for some of you, this could be obviously, we know that Mars rules, is the ancient ruler of Scorpio, but Mars is also Aries. Okay, this could be, if you are feminine, this is your masculine, and we can flip the roles as well. This is someone that is very sexy, I'm going to say, someone that is very driven by their desires, someone who is all about connecting very deep, very sexually. And there is an A on here, so this again is someone that is desiring to, and they could even be aggressive where physical attraction is concerned. They're very action orientated. This is the warrior. This is someone that's going to take action. They're going to go for what they desire. And we've got the well here, and the well can mean the possibilities are endless. Okay, and that it's a fated connection as well. Let's take more cards, dear Scorpio. Let's take the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. I'd like to look at what this burden is all about with that 10 of Wands, which you're getting to the end of. We have Knight of Swords and Decisive Action, which does ring very much as this masculine here. Decisive action, dear Scorpio. Now you are also Martian ruled. So that means for me, like Mars comes up, and Mars does speak of fire. So we've got a lot of red in this card. Okay, decisive action. Someone, this is the Knight of Swords. So therefore, this air sign could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. They may have the strong fire within their chart. If this is your divine masculine, we know that someone who's riding on a motorbike is quite the daredevil, someone who's willing to take chances. So this can mean communication as well. For those of you that this is someone coming back from your past, they're coming in very quickly, very decisive, I see. Let's take a look at that Hermit, because I feel as though Scorpio has been behind the scenes, doing the work behind the scenes. And here, if this is another side to you, dear Scorpio, you're ready to go for what pleases you. And of course, you're ready to stand in your truth. Let's look at this Hermit. And we've got the Death card. Wow, which is Scorpio, yes. So obviously, as I said before, you are going through transformation, transitioning. You are transitioning from a period in your life where you've been in your solitude to coming out to the world. Even the star shows connection through social media. We've got the garden here. There is a wish fulfillment. The Garden of Eden is where we know Adam and Eve were. So this does ring a strong connection, obviously. Let's take a card on this. Karma, second chance, resurrection. And we have Eight of Pentacles, work in progress. So yes, you've done the work. It's time now. The divine has seen the work that you've done. Eight of Pentacles means all work and no no time for yourself. And I feel as though that's what your burden has been, dear Scorpio, where you've been doing a lot here. Eight of Pentacles is the Virgo card for me. So maybe you've done a lot of emotional work on yourself, and now you are ready to become that butterfly. Okay, so I want to take a Mystic Moon Oracle here, and let's see what this is all about. Let's take a look at the star. What is this wish fulfillment? And we've got winter. So the card of winter can speak of something that is really not showing itself, as it doesn't show the blooming of it. And we know that the star could also mean something that is at a distance. So I feel as though Scorpio is still, in a sense, going through their dark moments here, because the card of winter says that spring is just around the corner. All you need to do is see that first flower, obviously, that's going to promise something new is coming through. And because the star, as I was saying, is at a distance, this is saying that you're still hoping. And we've got the Muse card here. And the Muse card, means that the work that you're doing in that, behind the scenes, you are almost ready to step out with the Muse card, because you are painting the picture of your life and what you want to acquire. So we know that the Muse can be very spiritually indicative of the divine doing the work for you as well. And what I notice here is all these stars here with sitting on top of the star. What this says to me is that soon you will be able to see what the divine is working out for you and what is being prepared on your behalf. This is the help, okay, that is coming through. And I want to take one card on the Knight of Swords, which is all about decisive action. Now the Ten of Wands turns into that Ace. This could be the light coming on, the message coming through, okay? But I'm going to say that even though, yes, you feel the heavy workload here, the heavy burden, I do feel with these major arcana that you've got here that you also have free will here. So you're doing your part. Let the divine do their part, its part, I should say. And with the Knight of Swords, the decisive action, the clarity will come in very quickly. Okay, you will see the light. Let's take a card on that. And we've got mirroring. And mirroring says to me that whatever you are going through right now, the transformation that you're going through, same is the person that you're dealing with. They're also going through their own transformation. And with the mask here, the double mask, that does ring that as well. So I'm going to take one more card on this winter and the Muse. And we've got settling. Settling means sitting and waiting for what is to come. Okay, so settling yourself means that you're not giving up the hope, but you are doing the work in the background until you see that light coming through. That's what I feel with the settling card. Okay, we know, as I said, that with winter we're waiting on that first flower to bloom, and that's what you're waiting on. What I'd like to do now is I'm going to take one more card on that Eight of Pentacles, which is saying work is in progress. And we've got the Page of Cups here with a message of love. And you may be receiving this message whilst you are doing the work, while you've got your head down, looking at some details of, how you're going to resurrect your life. But also the hard work, I would say, that you've done, the divine is going to give you a second chance and this is a message that's going to come through unexpectedly. This could also be, yes, an apology with a message of love. Okay, now this is the card of Pisces, no doubt, and Pisces is where you need the clarity because of Mercury having retrograded in there. There was a lot of confusion. Now with Mercury turning direct and moving through Pisces, it's a second chance that we get to see what is the truth after all this confusion. Okay. All right, dear Scorpio. Do have the clover right beneath that well. So what that says to me is that the clover is abundance, luck, right? This could say also that if you do have the chance, notice the signs and synchronicities around you that could speak of something lucky coming through for you. Could that be, because what this rings to me is that, could that be a feather falling from above? That could be a message coming from the divine saying that we're here with you. Okay, that's just an example that I'm giving you. All right, Scorpio, I think I will leave it at that. I do want to thank you so much for taking the time out to be here. Hope that this resonates for you. Know that your transition will bring you a new beginning. Don't stop wishing on that star, right? Okay? All right. Lots of love, many blessings to all of you. Bye-bye.